to the debut episode of The Hot Seat, which can be found exclusively on growingupbryce.com and YouTube. Now, stars like Clooney and Brad Pitt get all the recognition in Hollywood, while other celebrities like Jennifer Lawrence and Amy Adams don't get this recognition like their male counterparts do. Are most girls underrated, whether it be in Hollywood or in the professional world in general? What do you guys think?
Well, some girls in Hollywood get the recognition they deserve.
You don't feel like they're outshined though? That like say the best actor category overshadows the best actress category?
Otherwise it does, or else they wouldn't have a best actor category.
What do you think about like in general in the workplace? Like, do you think like there's that ceiling that women hit?
Women don't get no recognition in the workplace, no matter what they do.
Ooh.
At all.
What do you think? Do you think like there's only a certain limit that they can reach still, even to this day in our modern world?
Yeah, I think it's harder for women to get promoted than men do, especially in business.
Like people throw out stuff like, look at Oprah or That's So Rich or Judge Judy, but if you looked at the spectrum of the, like say Forbes magazine, the top richest people in the world, there's probably like 5 women on that list and 95 men. So why do you guys think that women still can't get over the hurdle of men being more successful than them, despite sometimes the women are better than the men, but yet just because they have that little thing in between their legs, they do a little bit better in the workplace? Why? Would you say, like in your honest
Because it's
opinion?
always been men that's been working.
Now, you've
from the earliest times to whenever.
You've been in you were in a profession before you retired. You were in a male-dominated place of
That's
Alcoa.
right.
How was it being a woman in a male-dominated workplace?
It didn't
Like,
bother me a bit.
did you feel like there was only a certain? You were there 13 years, correct?
Yep.
Did you feel like there was a limit to how far you could go in that company?
There's a limit
At that time.
as far as he goes,
Mm-hmm.
for the simple reason that they only know that the supervisors only believe that the men can do it better than a woman. So when I worked on a machine that drew bars that had 6 molds with molten metal going through. If one of them was producing scrap, you shut down that mold. But more than one, normally you shut down the whole furnace, so you don't get in any trouble blowing up. When I was operating that furnace, one went down, we changed it. Then 2, 3, 4, 5 of them went down. I said, I want to shut the machine. We can't do that.
Lindsay Lohan is known for her wild antics, whether it be from partying with cocaine in Hollywood, to her multiple arrests, to recently and a list of her alleged sexual conquests. However, in the past few days, she announced that during the filming of her Oprah Winfrey Network reality series, she suffered a miscarriage. She is not in a relationship. She does not have her life together. In an effort to, I don't know if it was to get sympathy from the news, but do you think that she's actually doing more damage to her career by announcing that?
I don't know.
I mean, do you think that, well, just in general, what are your thoughts of
It's
Lindsay
a
Lohan?
reality show, so she should announce it if she's going to announce it.
Yeah,
That's what reality is all about.
she actually shut down the filming of the show
I read about that.
because she was upset about the miscarriage. Like, it's really sad and whatnot, but she used to be someone I thought girls looked up to before she,
I loved her before she
you know, go ahead.
sort of, kind of lost control of her life. But I'm one of those out there who still think that she can make a comeback if she got her act together. She was in Two Broke Girls in an episode of that.
Really?
Yeah, she was actually really funny in it.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
did not know that. Do you think she'll get her life back together?
I hope so. I'm still rooting for the girl.
Oh, Amanda Bynes seems to have, so I'm sure Lindsay Lohan can do it. if she gives herself a chance to do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually going to go to this subject, but you brought it up by Amanda Bynes. So, what is it about being a child superstar that causes these stars, such as Amanda Bynes, Lindsay Lohan, Miley Cyrus even, to go in a downward spiral?
They're rebelling for the childhood they didn't have.
Like,
And that's too much pressure.
should there be more limits placed on how much childhood actors can do?
There should be.
Do you think
There's child laws, so
Yeah,
there
I
has
was
to be,
just gonna say.
they have to have it.
some of them work so hard? Like, look at the Olsen twins. Look what they had to do. They made like a
There
bajillion
was
movies.
two of them.
Well, yeah,
They're
but when
identical.
they
They
made those
switched.
movies together, like they made like so many movies together. Like,
Yeah.
who is that young and works that much? Like, I just think that I don't know, but I think that Lindsay Lohan. I don't know. I really hope she gets it together.
I'm still rooting for the girl.
Me too. I really think she will.
She's
But if she
talented.
keeps doing what she's doing,
Yeah.
not now, but as she did before,
Yeah. I think
she has
she's
a big
trying.
break with Oprah. Oprah's already told her this is the last chance you have.
Yeah,
She almost got
fired.
fired from there, from Oprah.
Really?
Not just recently. But she begged it. She's back there.
I think that
That's
her
it.
unpredictability and her unreliability is going to be a major factor in how successful she ends up becoming.
Yeah,
Because
that's Well, and it depends on what she's going to do.
yeah,
She's old enough. She knows what she's supposed to do and what she's not supposed to do. So it's up to her. If she prefers drinking
Or partying.
or partying, that's going to be her downfall.
Yeah.
So I just want to go around the table real quick. Around the table. Lindsay Lohan career comeback? Yes or no?
Yes.
Is it gonna happen? What do you
Yes.
think?
Yes.
I think so as well. We are very excited for you, Lindsay. Now, with the release of movies such as Transcendence and Her, that depict the creation of artificial intelligence on the internet, do you think it's a good idea? Will we eventually see like a human brain being uploaded, so to speak, to the internet? Like, do you think, like, they're super intelligent people, but they're artificial? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you've seen the trailer for any of those. Like, Johnny Depp in Transcendence, like, something happens to him and he ends up, his brain and his, like, image gets uploaded to a computer and he can, like, still communicate, but he's, like, more intelligent than ever. And, like, Her, where he falls in love
That will
with,
happen.
should we be worried about this?
No.
About that happening?
No, because it's already happened.
Do you think that they could like take over, like in an iRobot type situation, the movie
Yeah.
starring Will Smith?
I don't believe that.
No, you don't think that. You don't see that happening.
No. I
No.
could see maybe like hackers taking advantage
Could
of the
this
situation.
could this be like the military weapon of the future? Like a high tech soldier? Like, you know,
I don't believe so.
you guys think it's gonna be for good? Like it's like a good thing? Like uploading them would be a good move for
I
humanity?
think having a high-tech soldier would be dangerous because soldiers do more than just fight.
Mhm.
They have to go into towns and villages and try and take care of the people, and you get a robot in there, they're not going to know human emotion or anything like that.
We could see more destruction than ever.
Yeah.
I-
And they can only go, a robot is a computer, so they can only do the instructions that you program it to do, whereas a human soldier can see what's right and what's wrong in a different situation.
That's true. I know they're saying though that like an actual human brain of sorts, like a part of it, would be uploaded to it, so it would have like the full human capabilities. Like, couldn't that be scary? You don't think?
Are you talking about they're going to build a robot using our brain? Is
Yes,
that what you're saying?
they're gonna upload like an
No, I don't
upload.
think that's ever going to come, and if it does, it's going to be a disaster.
All right,
I
so
agree.
that if ever did, it would be a disaster.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we're all in agreement once again. I did not mean to hit you. One more thing here. With mom and dad both spending more time at the office these days to generate a larger income for their family, it's easy to get exhausted and burn out, and quite frankly, not spend enough time with your family. Should companies offer more vacation time to allow these hardworking people to spend time with their family, or should they just simply tough it out? Illissa?
Oh, wow. Well, I don't have both parents working in an office, but both of my parents are really busy, so they don't really have that much time to hang out with us as much as we'd like them to. So I don't think it's just the workplace that's doing it, it's the parents themselves. And they're not doing it to like avoid their kids, they're just doing what they have to do to get by.
That is very true. What do you think?
I believe a parent, somebody should be home when their kids are young, real young.
Yeah.
In your situation, all your brothers and sisters are grown up.
Yeah, we're all teenagers now.
And if they have to, we all have to work today. That's what today is. It's both parents are going to work. They have to, with the cost of what everything is. They have to work. So you're going to have to rely. They're going to have to rely on nannies or babysitters. So it's up to them to make sure. First of all, with a lot of work involved in getting the right person to take care of their children. Whether they're babies or whether they're up to about 13, 14, 15 years old anyways. 14 anyways.
See,
But they just have to work. In this society, they have to. There's nothing we can do about it.
I have a hard time relating to that, just
Well,
for the simple fact that both of my parents
If
are
they're,
unemployed.
and if they work at home, it's the same thing because they're gonna be on a computer all day and they're gonna be on this and on that all day long, and so you're not gonna see them then either.
No. I completely agree with you. I think that vacation time is good to recharge. I almost feel like there should be an off season for
There's
like,
always
the
vacation
corporate,
time.
like you know how athletes get like an off season. Wouldn't it be interesting if like they?
Yeah, but they're off season, they're working out.
Yeah, they're working. They're not
That's true,
they're
yeah,
doing
They're
nothing.
staying in
That's true.
shape, working on their strategies.
That's true. So, should companies offer more vacation time? Yes or no?
No.
No.
I think yes. This is the first time that our panel has been
I
split.
think that whatever time you have off work that you've been giving, just set your priorities of what you want to do. Family time, you time, whatever.
Right.
I also think that all three of us have had different like parental experiences, so that also like has us with different opinions. I think. I don't think there's any set answer to that. That's which is another reason why I really like this show, because there's no set answer with these hot topics. It gives us a chance to talk about it, and I don't know. You seem like you wanted
And
to.
as far as vacation time goes, every company, I'm saying company,
No, I know what you mean.
offers vacation time. You have.
But is it
goes
enough?
it goes from a week to 4 weeks.
Well, if it's not enough, then that's not the
That's
job
not
for
the
you.
company's fault.
It's almost the point where the more you're away from your family is the more the vacation time you get, and then you get so close together in that time frame. But then while you're on vacation, and then you have to be gone, business trip's gone. You're away from your family. So I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but I'm upset.
Well, if you want more vacation time, then you need a different job.
You should just basically be a
But
surfer.
there's no company in this. I firmly believe there's no company in this United States that's going to offer you more vacation time.
No, because
Yeah.
it's all about the money.
The only one that offers more vacation time are your teachers. They get
But
what,
how-
3 months in 3 months.
Yeah,
in-
but they're
in
like
the summer?
they also have to be planning though for their following. Yeah. But I know what you're saying. They get weekends. And, yeah.
And all holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for a company that all holidays I was off. No matter what kind of holiday it was, I worked for the State Department, New York State Employment actually, and I was off all holidays. No weekends. If they could do away with not working weekends, that would be so much of a help in this world with their families. Don't work on Saturday, Sunday.
I don't know.
But that's never going to happen again
I
because
personally-
we're money hungry.
I personally looked forward to like my school vacations just for the simple fact of spending more time with my family.
I do too, actually. I love my family.
Yeah, like
Well,
it's
yeah,
it's.
I always did too when I was growing up.
All right.
Today it's different.
She came in like a wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus. I'm sure that everybody has, from the tongue sticking out to the pelvis gyrating to a teddy bear. It is. But anyway, I don't know why we're talking about Miley Cyrus's everyday life here. But she was recently hospitalized with a severe allergic reaction to antibiotics, which brings up the question: do performance schedules, are they too rigid for entertainers and to keep up with and to stay healthy? Like, what comes to mind right away is Lady Gaga did a like 400 something day
That's
tour.
of her choosing.
Yeah.
That's
You don't think
all-
she has pressure from like the fans and the record labels
She
to
might have
do
pressure
that?
from the
Yeah.
fans and the record, but she doesn't have to do it.
Exactly. If you know
That's
how your
her choosing.
schedule is gonna be, then you gotta make up a way to take care of yourself.
Otherwise, you're gonna be sick.
Do you
Yeah.
think that though, like? But here's the thing: if she wasn't willing to do it, there's always someone out there that would. They can manufacture
That's
a
true
star.
in anything.
That's trash. Do you think that her? Do you think that? Yeah. Do you think that her allergic reaction to the antibiotics had something to do with her rigorous
No, I don't
bangers
think so.
tour schedule?
No.
Like she was fighting through the flu just to stay up there.
She was sick, and the antibiotics didn't work. They worked the wrong way.
Do you think there's too much pressure on her now that she's so talked about? Her specifically, Miley Cyrus?
That's her fault.
Maybe there is more pressure, but she did kind of bring it on herself. I think she's a very talented girl,
Mm-hmm.
She is talented.
but she can be very inappropriate. And that's,
And the more appropriate she is, the more they talk about it.
Yes.
So the more she's going to do.
yes.
So
And that's Miley Cyrus.
are we, and I use we loosely as like the term of the people, are we almost like fueling the fire to her? Like, are
Sure we are.
Yeah.
It's almost just like
I'm
we're
not,
u-
because I don't even watch her.
it's almost like we're using her for our own entertainment almost.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That's the fans are fueling it.
That's like if you know anyone and they did something to
Right.
mess up,
Mm-hmm.
and when they come around, you're expecting them to mess up. So of course they're going to be under pressure when they're around you. Hers is just more because it's of millions of people and not just a few.
I that's really true. I like that. That's good. So I'll pose a question to everyone: are performances or the tours too like rigorous for the stars to stay healthy? Yes or no? Do you think it's too much? Should it be shortened? Should there be like a federal
They're gonna
regulated?
have, no, it's never gonna
No.
be federally.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Khloe Kardashian
Want her.
linked to rapper French Montana. Is it appropriate for Khloe to be out seen partying with men before she divorces Lamar Odom?
No.
Well, it wasn't appropriate for him to make up a rap about her with his friend and post it on YouTube.
That's exactly true. I was gonna say, was it appropriate for him
And
to
two
cheat on her?
raps don't make it right,
No.
but you know.
Like, you're a huge fan of the Kardashians, so you must have an opinion about the Lamar Khloe situation in general.
He's a jerk.
You don't like you're not a fan of him?
Not anymore. He was such a sweetheart to her.
Do you think that what was coming up now is what was secretly behind closed doors all along?
Yeah.
I think that like adds
She was
another layer.
almost too happy.
Mm-hmm. It was fake. I mean,
No.
Kardashian's fake, like haha. But I mean,
I don't know if it was like.
not fake like their marriage, but I mean fake like she was pretending to be happy on the outside.
Yeah, because that's how Chloe is.
Mhm.
I watch the Kardashians religiously.
What do you think about?
I don't watch them at all. So.
No, but you have expressed like for Khloe before.
Yeah, I believe she's a good kid,
Yeah.
and she didn't deserve that.
No,
So what she's not doing anything wrong today. She has the right to.
I think she's just trying to be happy.
and on the platform that she's
Today.
on, he does
She's
that
no
to
longer
her.
with him.
Like, you know, she's one of the most talked. Their family are the most talked about people in the world, and he does that to her. Like, does he not realize what kind of that could do to her life though? Like, because of how talked about she is.
Have you seen the Kardashians?
I
Have
know,
you seen the mother
Chris.
with
Yeah,
Chris?
yeah.
All right, I rest my case.
Whoa. Oh. Do you feel like that there should have been better parenting in that situation?
Definitely
Yeah.
better parenting, and there wasn't.
Okay. You see her everywhere. Television shows, magazine covers, etc. She's the most talked about woman in the world, Kate Middleton. She's often praised for being the kind of woman that parents wish for their little girls to grow up to be. Is Kate Middleton a good role model for
I believe she is
Yes,
Why?
because she does everything right.
I agree.
She does. She just.
Well, by putting
What's the word? She
She's very modest.
shines out. That's not the word. She just shows it whatever she does. You can see that
She's very
she does it.
simple, but not simple in a boring way.
No.
It's just like
She's
when she comes into
gorgeous.
the room, it lights up.
Yeah.
But by putting her on a pedestal like this, are we setting her up for failure?
No,
No.
Because look what happened to Princess Diana.
Well,
that was a different situation.
Yeah, I know, but
she wasn't.
you don't want her to become too popular.
She wasn't really on a pedestal until she in later years, and when everybody after she had Prince William, more or less. She from there the sun shone in her. From that point, and that she can't only go just so far when she was married to Prince Charles, who was cheating on her with Camilla.
You're so upset right now. Do you like Kate?
I love Kate.
You kind of remind me of Kate.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, that is it for the hot seat.
Cool.
Now we move on.
We didn't talk about the baby.
The baby, we don't care about
The
the baby.
baby.